And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, standing 6 feet even, weighing in officially 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dayton, Ohio, here is Chris, the Card Collector West!
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. Happy Wednesday morning to you. Thought I would make a little video today to touch base with you folks, let you know I'm still around, the channel is alive, and the hobby is thriving. May not seem that way because we got a bit of a lull in card release here, but we've got some things to talk about. I'm going to start off showing you a few cards again, just a few fun things from the personal collection. And then we'll talk a little bit about the state of Chrome and cards in general. And I've been getting asked a lot through email whether it's still a good time to buy flagship and Chrome, etc. So I'm going to give my opinion on that for those that would be interested in hearing it, and then we will get out of here. So we're going to start off here with a little throwback action back to a set that not a lot of people are huge fans of, but in the past they had some pretty cool things. And of course I am talking about Upper Deck Goodwin's Champions, and we're going to start off taking a trip back to 2009 for a fun little Chuck Liddell here. These are all super minty. Picked these up not too long ago, so thought I would throw those in the mix. Nice 2009 Upper Deck Goodwin's Champions, Chuck Liddell, and then they had minis. I love these so much. These smaller cards. I'm real into weird and kind of offsets like we talked about last video. Super cool. And then the other photo variants, color variants as well. So they come out to like a little mini. There's a little mini set. Put that up there for now. Move old Chuck boy over there. And of course we got the Anderson Silva. This one is from '09 as well. Huge fan of these. I just think they're so cool. And then now we are going to jump to 2012. We will get the black version of Anderson Silva and the minis from there as well. So in the minis they did all the photo variants. You can see there's kind of a refractor looking edge, and then this one, the red one, is actually numbered. It's hand numbered to 12. So they only made 12 of these. This of course is number 8, but very cool, very cool. Oh, I've got a John Jones one from 2011 here. Several others, but I think you get the idea. These were from Goodwin's Champions, and man, I just thought they were so cool. Super cool. The sets nowadays, the Goodwin's Champions nowadays, I admit, are not very strong hobby boxes at all. You get a lot of useless stuff in there, but some of the older stuff like these minis and things I think is super cool. They still make the smaller cards, but in my opinion the sets are nothing like they used to be. So that's a little look at Goodwin's Champions. I'll try to just like that. I'm just going to show you a few cards for the set so that I don't drag it out too much. And then I think we've never mentioned this on the channel, but the round 4, these are 2010 autos, the fighter autos here. Here's the Cain Velasquez first auto. Many of you are super familiar with these cards. They were quite common for a long time. You used to be able to get these at pennies on the dollar, and they're still not insanely expensive, but very nice for some early autos. There's some nice first autos in there. There's Cain. Of course, we got a an Onyx John Jones, which is nice. That's of course numbered to 88. But just some nice old school throwback names in there. Most people have the whole set as well. Nice BJ Penn. There's Diego Sanchez in there. Josh Koscheck, Anthony Rumble Johnson, Patrick Cote's first auto. Oh, I have his Onyx in regular. But there's just a ton. There's Chris Liddell, Nate Corey, Mike Swick, Keith Jardine. That's his first auto. Phil Davis, first auto. Charlie Brenneman, first auto. Thiago Silva, Melvin Gillard, Tom Lawler. Oh, I accidentally grabbed some. There's some freebie roses. Excuse me. So anyways, the Series 4 I thought were super fun. And for those of you trying to collect your autos and some earlier autos that can't splurge on the round 1 and 2, etc., this is a nice way for you to be able to collect some of the earlier autos. Like I said, there's a Kane first auto. There's some other first autos in there, but just some regular nice ones as well. And you can pick these up fairly cheap. They are still not very expensive at all. I think I can't remember if I saw it for sure, but I think there's still some lots on eBay actually. People selling quite a few of these together. So if you like those, jump on there. I only think the price will go up. Let's see, we got a couple more things here. We picked up a nice Donald Cerrone, another first autograph of his. I'm trying to chase a 10, but every time I buy one of these, you can see there, that's not going to be a 10. But they're nice cards. Love Donald Cerrone. Have a few of his first autos there. Speaking of first autos, there's a nice, just pick this one up. Just pick this one up. Brand new to me. This was a 9 Beckett 910 of Stephen Thompson, and his first auto, of course. And this is from 2013 Bloodlines, as I'm sure many of you know, because many of you have been chasing the Conor McGregor auto on eBay. The search results, or I'm sorry, search engine history, etc., really shows a huge push for looking for Conor lately. And maybe that's because of the hobby blowing up, but it's more likely because of Conor getting ready to fight. I know somebody mentioned Gary V had mentioned buying Conor rookie cards and so on. So, excuse me, this big collaborative effort here is surely what's driving all this, and I don't see things changing anytime soon. And then I'll show you a quick, you know I love these beautiful museums. I don't show my collection without showing the Nick Diaz, the 2 of 5, the silver frame, super thick boy. Here you go. I've shown this a million times, and I will show it again in the future when we talk about museum. I love these framed. Let me take this out. I love these framed cards. They are just so sharp. You get the nice on-card auto, beautiful frame. Some of them can pit a little bit, which stinks, but they're just really nice cards. Of course, super thick. And there we go. Love these museum. If you have never seen one of these, you are now familiar. The strange thing that they did with these was the gold border, one would think would represent the lower numbered releases, but they don't. As you can see, the gold border here is to 15 for Miocic, and for Nick, the silver is to 5. And that's traditionally how it goes. The silver will be numbered to less. Let me see if I have another one here. All right, here's a Cyborg Museum. This one is gold, and you can see it as well is numbered to 15. So for some reason the golds came out less important than the silver. And then they have a step down from that. If you do the next lowest below being framed would be like this Stephen Thompson here. This is numbered to 10, and you still get the nice thick stock. There you go. And you get the silver ink, but you do not get the border, and you do not get quite a thick or nice of a card. But this is a great option if you're into these museum cards and you do not want to spend the money for a framed card. You can look at these here. This is just kind of one step down. Still very nice cards, and they are extremely affordable. So there you go. That was just a few cards I wanted to share with you today. Now let's talk about Chrome. People keep asking me, hey, should I buy Chrome at these prices? Should I buy flagship at these prices? I'm going to tell you, again, this is not investment advice, and I am certainly not the authority or the expert on UFC cards. Okay, nobody is. If Panini doesn't say it or Topps doesn't say it, then, you know, do your own due diligence. That's key, whether it's stocks, cards, you name it. if you're playing the money game, do your own due diligence. Don't listen to other people. You can listen to them to formulate your own opinions and ideas, but definitely look into things yourself and kind of get a feeling for what you think is going to happen. If we're asking me, I'm telling you right now, flagship is looking up around $250 a pop on eBay. I think you are out of your mind if you pay $200 for a box of flagship. That might not be a popular opinion, but I can guarantee you I will never pay that much for flagship. I guess we could just piggyback right off that. 2017 Chrome pushing $550 a box. I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't buy 19 Chrome for $250. Here's the issue with that, though. When speaking about Chrome specifically, it has a high probability, in my opinion, of going up when Panini comes out. They're going to be scarce. The price is already high. People aren't going to stop liking Chrome. There's a lot of OG cards in there, a lot of nice rookies, and just beautiful signatures and parallels and so on and so forth. I do think those will probably go up. So it's just hard for me right now to swallow buying those kinds of buying at those kinds of prices. But I tell you, I'm not a buyer. I think I'm going to roll the dice here and see what happens, because we know undoubtedly when Panini cards come out that people are just going to be swarming them like piranhas, and there's going to be very little attention paid to the Topps cards for a little while as far as sealed product goes. I'm not saying it's going to disappear or become irrelevant, but you're crazy if you don't think that the highlight, the attention, and the marketplace spotlight isn't going to be on the new Panini cards, because it is. Having said that, that's also why I think the prices for flagship, and we have a much, much better chance, our odds are much greater with a set like flagship or even some of the knockouts, to be honest with you, that the prices are going to go down. I can't see, first of all, there's no shortage of 2020 flagship. There's not a shortage of it. Okay, you can go on Blowout and you can look at Main Event and see how they've got a case listed and it says one left. As soon as they sell that case, go back on there and look. It'll say one left again. They do that to try to sell this shit to you guys at high prices, okay? There's not one left. They're not scarce. There's plenty. So what's going to happen when Panini comes out is everybody's going to be buying that. There ain't nobody in the world that's going to be buying $200 flagship hobby boxes when they can get Panini for likely $100 or less. That's brand new. So what that tells me is, for sure, in my opinion, kind of a contradictory statement, flagship is going to go down, guys. If you can be patient, look, if you've got the money and you want to buy it, hey, no problem. If you're not playing the market and you just want to buy cards, there's no wrong way to collect. There's no wrong price to pay. But if you are interested in being patient and you can wait till the Panini cards come out, whenever they do come out, I can guarantee you that flagship's going to go down. So just be smart, guys. Keep in mind this market right now. I don't think it's being irrational whatsoever. I think that we're seeing a healthy fluctuation and healthy strengthening of prices, as we've been predicting since last summer here. But and I don't think that will change. But I do think some things you can kind of see some of the shorter cons being played out, like flagship going up, like striking signatures going up. I firmly believe those prices will come down when Panini goes up or comes out, and attention is not being paid to Topps, most specifically flagship and other paper sets. The older Topps stuff, get your hands on it while you can. If we're talking about anywhere between 2009 and 2015, hey, scoop it up. Get it while you can, because I don't think the prices are going to come down at all in regards to those older sets. That's going to do it, folks. I just wanted to talk to you real quick a little bit about the market. I'm going to make more videos here moving forward. But as you guys know, I've been moving for like 18 years now, and it is taking forever. But slowly but surely it is getting done, and I'll be in a better routine and situation to where I can continue pumping these videos out and talking to you more about the market. Show you maybe some of my spreadsheets and how I keep track of the market and price moves and when I decide to look for what card, because that's important. We're all collecting numerous sets. You know, at any given time you might be collecting 15 or 20 different rainbows, chasing those. So it's important to know which ones to chase when, even knowing you're going to fill them all in. But if you can have kind of a wrangle on the market movement, it can really help you, it can really help you get in there and get your cards when the time is right. So maybe I'll post some of that stuff soon. But that's going to do it, folks. I really appreciate all of you. Make sure you check out our Discord. I think there's like 25,000 people in it. So go over there and check that out. It's a great time. Great place to trade cards, buy cards, sell cards, see cards, and talk about cards. Great community people. Very welcoming to beginners. And there are some pros in there as well with some good experience to help you out. So that's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, we got some awesome fights coming on tonight and then a banger Saturday. I can't wait to check it out with you guys. Hope to see you on Discord. Until then, take care.